feel happy.
You're originally from Laurel, I understand.
Laurel, whoop, whoop. I did that for you. Yeah, I was born in Laurel, and I lived there for 10 years, and then we moved around a lot, and then now I'm living in the backyard of my old elementary school.
Yeah.
In a home, not like in a tent in the backyard.
Okay.
But
That could have been, though, could it?
yeah, I do.
Struggling actress.
I do that.
Move around because you were part of a military family or something?
My dad's a pastor, so he pastored churches internationally, and we got to go along for the ride.
What was that like?
It was wonderful. I think that really helped me learn how to adapt to new situations and meet new people and throw yourself into something, which has been really invaluable for working in theater.
Yeah. In this play, Beaux Strategem, I found you wanted to be one of the more exciting persons in there. What sort of experiences were you drawing on?
I think more than experiences, it was just drawing on the energy of the cast. Danny, who plays Archer, and we always laugh after we do our scene up on the balcony because it's different every night because we just have a lot of fun. So it's kind of trying new things, and just the joy from that gives the energy to move into the play. I think that's been our biggest thing that we've tried to focus on is how do you keep bringing in more energy every time you come into the room so the audience just feels kind of on this plow forward. And that's easy to do with a cast that loves what they're doing, and we all make each other laugh, so we just pull off of that energy.
Yeah. Was it difficult to think back to the days of old when men wore swords instead of guns to play?
Well, I do. Jimmy and I, who plays Scrub, and he also plays Charles Friedman. We're always standing behind stage, and he always has his sword out, and I run into it all the time. So I think it's more it's like this extra appendage that I think the men have done a great job with it looking so natural, but it's funny to stand clear of.
Do you have any comments about the concept of women, how they treated them back then, and how women are looked at today in a more different way?
I think that this play, you have strong women characters, you know, which I think is what women now long for, is not just to have like a mousy woman who's just there to be beautiful, but you have Kate Sullen who can wield her own sword, and she's awesome. She's got a will of her own, and she has a quick wit, and she knows how to talk back to the man, and she sees him for who he is, and I think that's really exciting. And then you have the mom, Lady Bountiful, who like is a single woman and living on her own and creating her own experiments, and it's a very free-willed play. I mean, you have Cherry, she flirts, and she's, you know, that type that might go into that a little bit more, but she stands up to her dad, you know, and she decides to do things, but it's because she decides to do it. So yeah, I think that the women in it are actually really great, and they surprise everyone because the men come in thinking, well, we're just going to get some pretty women and their money, and the women are like, well, actually, we have a thing to teach you. Yeah. So that's great.
For you and the rest of the cast, what are perhaps some of the messages that you're trying to send to the audiences that come see you every night?
Well, I know we talk about this a lot, just how much we want the audience to have fun, right. Especially this season, and so much, as we were just talking about, so much has been going on for this theater in moving their space and in this beautiful new space, and the plays that they've done so far have been just wonderful, big plays, but some more drama. You know, August Osage is funny, but it's also heavy, and so to get to do this play as a celebration of this new space and the work that went into this whole season, we just really hope that people can come and have a great time, can laugh, and I mean, there's sword fighting, and it's just a riot. So I think that's one of the biggest things, is we just hope people have fun with it.
So after you leave Everyman, where do you go?
I get in my car and I drive my I don't have anything lined up. I have a couple of auditions coming up, but I don't know. So it's exciting. We'll see what happens.
So to the friends who grew up with you in Laurel, what would you like to say to them?
I would like to say I'm glad that the trailer is still there where we had chorus with Miss Sherholtz. And I would tell them that Everyman Theatre is not too far away, so it's only 25 minutes and 20 if you go a little bit faster. And so you should definitely come out and see this show because it's going to be a blast. It's a good summer show.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.